Okay, y'all, let's do a little boxing talk. So, last night, at the Terence Crawford-Maverick fight, you saw Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson going back and forth having words. Now, I'm going to say, it's real simple. So Shakur Stevenson is asking Lomachenko, so why you don't want to fight me? Why is it you don't want to fight me? I guess, I don't know how the conversation started, but Shakur was very calm, and he probably thought he was going to get a conversation. It was going to be just some words of, hey man, look, right now, I'm not feeling boxing or whatever it is. And Lomachenko's been saying that. I don't know whatever he thought, but Lomachenko was telling him, let's go. You want to go? Let's go fight right now. Let's go fight right now. We can fight right now. He's like, come on, let's go in. Let's go. Okay. Lomachenko got one guy in front of him. Shakur got one guy in front of him. So all of this is going back and forth. Now, let me say this, and this is exactly what people mean about Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur can say what he wants to say, and anybody can be in defense of him, but we said for the longest, when you're talking about another black fighter, nigga this, you's a bitch ass nigga, nigga I fucked you up, you's a bitch ass nigga, blah 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 blah. You didn't have that much to say about racist, roided Ryan Garcia. And even though you and Lomachenko are going back and forth, well, what I find really weird is, even though you're saying, well, come on, let's go upstairs then, because Lomachenko was challenging you, you still found it in you to be very respectful. You didn't call him a bitch-ass nigga. You didn't do all that to Lomachenko. You basically was saying, come on then, let's go, come on. But it just sounded like play shit. Where was all of this bitch-ass nigga? And this is what we say. You try to play nice when it comes to people that's non-black. What comes out of your mouth is not nearly as harsh. And I'm going, wow, do you see this? And the cameras are on you, and you're really calm and cordial with Lomachenko, as usual. Now, as for Lomachenko, well, I don't care how many Loma fans get their panties up their ass cracked. I really don't give a shit. I'm going to be real and say what I like, keep it real like I always do. The only reason Lomachenko is offended and pissed off and not wanting to just, hey, listen, when the time comes, it'll come or whatever. He don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson. When a fighter acts like that, let's fight right now. Let's fight, knowing damn well you're not making any effort to break free. Just like Shakur wasn't making any effort to break free. The only people stopped you and Shakur from fighting each other last night was you. The problem with Lomachenko, see, and this is where these fanboys don't pay attention to the facts. They look at things and try to make excuses. Lomachenko said he don't even want to think about boxing. He wants to get away from boxing, go spend time with his family. That's what he wants to do. He don't even want to think about it. When he come back next year, then he'll get into boxing. But as of now, he has no interest in boxing. He has no motivation. He just want to get away from boxing and go to his family. Yet Lomachenko's at every fucking fight that they have. So unless you forgot your own words, well, instead of being with your family, getting away from boxing and just spending this time with your family because you've been traveling and training and, well, why are you showing up at all these fights? Well, damn, you're going to every fucking fight except for the one you're supposed to be in with Tank Davis. You understand? And also, you turned down the fight with Shakur. We all know that he did this, which is funny how when I hear people, he don't talk no smoke. No, that's not true. That's not true. And just because you can come out and just say, well, I'm simply just not motivated, it's still a duck. Now, of course, your fan base will go, oh, yeah, well, man, if you, and I agree. If you're not motivated, then don't fight. But at the same time, you're still ducking. 2, why is it offensive that someone wants to know why you didn't fight me? Why is it that, and now, once again, here you are at someone else's fight. When you get away from something, you get away. It's no different from when you go on vacation. You don't want to go on vacation and talk about work, do you? I know bougie people do that shit. No, I know what I do all week, every day. I'm on vacation. I deal with work when I get back to work. As of now, I want to enjoy every second of my day. My day off, my vacation, whatever, right? Nobody wants to do that. Oh, I'm going on vacation. Where you at, Aries? Oh, I'm at the office. I thought you was on vacation. Well, yeah, Just feel like I just dropped by, see what paperwork I have here. No. So, that being said, you know, it's one of these situations, man, where people say one thing, then they do something else. And of course, the idiot fanboys of each fighter is going to turn around and make excuses for the other. But I just think this is a weak situation, and it's sad how these guys have this mentality. They get to the point they feel like they have nothing else to prove, or they just fight whenever they want to, and it's okay because I am who I am. Okay. Anyway, next thing. Did you guys happen to catch Lomachenko? What's his face? Not Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez. How basically he wasn't invited. He wasn't allowed to go back to the post conference at Terence Crawford after Terence Crawford's fight. Well, as you know, he and Ryan Garcia have been tweeting and saying a whole lot of disrespectful shit towards Crawford, right? So guess what ends up happening, right? He goes to the race card. He's complaining that he can't go back. And he was told, the guys are telling him, I can't let you in. Here's the funny thing. There were Latinos standing there telling him he couldn't come in the back, right? Well, the Latino guards that they had there, there was people in the press conference that was Latino, okay? This was just particularly a Teofimo Lopez thing. So, with all that being said, he says that race had to play a part. This was about race. He talked about, Hispanics being slaves as well and all that. It's like, why is he even talking about Hispanics being slaves and bringing up race simply because he personally himself isn't invited in the back? He's banned from the post conference. Ellie sat back, can't talk to Terence Crawford. Crawford won't even do an interview with him because he's two-faced, okay, and he's biased as fuck, and he's a liar. And he'll do anything to get an interview. He'll laugh and smile in your face. 2 interviews later, he's talking about you to someone in a negative light. So Crawford won't even, he said it in front of his face, I ain't talking to nobody in front of him. You want to interview me? You got to go. I won't give him an interview. Is it because he's Latino, or is it because he's an asshole? Like, let's be real. So it's so funny to me, and I spoke about this in another video, but that one has some length to it. And this one, I just want to, like I said, it's so funny how you think it's racism. So now Terence Crawford's a racist. Okay, so Crawford's racist, and that's why he wouldn't let you in, because it has nothing to do with the things you said about him. It has nothing to do with you being a troll and a clown, but it's because you're Hispanic, and then you have to bring up Hispanics being slaves like we don't know that. You're not talking to a bunch of kindergartners. That's how your side of the conversation sounds, though. But yet, how come it wasn't racist when you said if ESPN want to keep all these black fighters, they can have them? That wasn't racist? Oh no, your father came to bat for you. Remember, he called Keyshawn Davis a nigga and got his ass whooped. So we already know what time it is with y'all. And then when they come with that, my kid ain't racist, man. We got love for everybody, man. We got black people in our family. Yeah, big deal. Big deal. Slave masters used to fuck black women too, and vice versa. The women fucked the black men, so it didn't mean that, had the black men fuck them. Y'all know what I'm saying. Bottom line. So the fact that he even decided to take it there, I said, wow, listen to this dude. Listen to this guy, man. So yeah, he says all of that simply because he wasn't invited. It has to be a skin color thing. And he says racism is always just skin color, And I'm like, why does racism have to play a part in this? Did Terence Crawford say, I don't want no Latinos back here? I don't want no Hispanics back here? No, he didn't want you back there. It's funny. But when racist Ryan said what he said, when you said what you said, you can't take a man's freedom of, that's just freedom of speech, man. Oh. So y'all was just exercising your freedom of speech. That's what y'all was doing. But the fact that what y'all said was racist, and what you said was light compared to Ryan Garcia, but y'all both embraced, and you stood there with Martin Luther King face on your shirt. Remember that? Being a troll. That's how I saw it. You being an asshole. You're standing here embracing a guy who just talked about digging up George Floyd so you can kill that nigga again. And you stand up there, hug and embrace him, take pictures with him with his shirt with Martin Luther King on it. You're an asshole yourself. But y'all was just expressing y'all freedom of speech. Right. See how it's never double standard with a real racist? And last but not least, racist roided Ryan Garcia. Well, he sent a whole bunch of tweets out, and I don't know if this guy was drunk, high, or just in extra stupid mode. I posted tweets up in the comment section, the community section of my channel. Just basically a bunch of tweets where he's calling Terrence Crawford washed up, old, nobody want to see this motherfucker. It pissed me off, and people like this get fights and all this kind of just saying a whole bunch of hateful shit. But yet, this guy is a Christian. Listen, y'all, we need to do better. And the only way things change is when people make change happen. People like that, I don't support. And you know what? Until they get the message, people will continue to do things that's wrong. Why complain if you're not willing to do what it takes to make change? That's all I got for y'all now. I'll be back soon with some more boxing talk.
She got what she deserved, so this lady really doesn't like immigrants.
How about you get the out of our country? Do not. Whoa.
She was on this train to New York, and a few rows in front of her sat these German tourists. Now they're having a little quiet conversation in German, but she hears a foreign language and she does not like it one bit.
Are you German? No, tell me what you scared. Breathe. So scared. I'm not gonna let
Do not say that.
Now comes the funniest part. Her boyfriend starts pleading for her to stop.
Please stop this, please stop this, or I'm never gonna talk to you again.
When she's done bashing the so-called immigrants, who are probably just tourists, her boyfriend says this.
So I'm an immigrant. You know I'm an immigrant too. You know that, right?
She has been identified as Brianna Penix, and she was immediately fired from her high-paying senior position as a talent acquisition specialist.